92. I like to structure words as verses. I think it gives expression more room to play. There's a concise quality to the point you're trying to make that helps people get it faster. Everyone can appreciate a poem like everyone does a song. It speaks to the child within us all, and we sing along. Words are part of what makes us human. That's why poets are here to stay. So are the rock stars, painters, movie stars, and those who entertain. People need an escape from their reality, from the suffering of their mind. That's probably where art comes from. That's why it's been around for a long, long time. I'm so alone. That's why I need you. That's why you need me too. Everything needs its kind. It's a world of need. 93. The words give you a feeling of me. They come from behind the mask that you think you're looking at. They are the natural boundary between me and the world. Everyone can get close to me from here. It's easy to be able to relate to me. If you see, I feel just like you. I'm able to put that into words. That might be something you can't do, but the words are here for you to read. You need them as much as me. We meet them in that same solitary place within. They are an intimate companion, a revealed truth, a tool of the soul, a way to remain long after I'm gone. The words are powerful, a gift from the gods to man, a creation that declares, "Here I am." 94. They say keep writing, and as I do, I see why. There's always something more to say. It's the same as life. It must go on. It's a forward motion experience. You can't help but get to the next day. You can't help breathing or defecating. You can't help that you got something to say. Just tell the truth. Express the way you feel. If you don't, you'll betray who you are for the opinion of someone else. Can you see that's wrong? It's not why you're here. Do whatever it takes to break out of the fear. If your soul is on fire, let it burn. Let it take all the lies away, all the ways the world said you must be to fit in. You don't really want to do that. No one likes being forced. Have the courage to follow your own path and stick to the course. If you conform your way to get ahead, you'll not escape. It will rot you slowly from within and make you sick. It will create a hole in your soul that you won't be able to fill. You'll sell yourself out knowingly and die in your sins. It's worth it to be true to yourself, even if it doesn't pay. You'll be able to know you did the right thing and rest in peace because you did it for you, because you wanted to. You did what you said you would do. It doesn't matter what it is. Just make sure it's the real you. Don't look at anyone else for a clue. You won't get one. You'll get lost. You won't even have a real reason to carry your cross. Don't you see? It only must have meaning to you. We mean your life. Identify this clearly and no more lies. Take it all the way. Free yourself. Run and don't look back. You'll have plenty of time in heaven or hell to reflect. 95. I love the freedom of the poem. I can go in any direction I want and it's going to make sense. One flows perfectly into the next until they become a book. I know every single one of them is meant to be. They all express something special that I feel. They come from me. They are me. My voice, my soul, my I am. These are the words of a man. I didn't find them. They found me. They were there all along, waiting to be set free. It wasn't something I learned in class. There wasn't anything I had to pass. No one gets to control where this goes. These words can only find their natural home, which is right here on this page. That's where they were always meant to be. If you read them, well and good. But that's not something I need for this to be true. It already is my truth. I've done what I came here to do. Only time can tell if this is going to mean something to you. 96. I surrendered to my unconscious. I became willing to trust how it shall take care of me. I saw how I must make peace with my own darkness by acknowledging that it's there. If I admit that I am a sinner, then so too a saint. Otherwise, I embrace the dark side and reject the light. If I embrace the light and reject the darkness, I have befriended neither. In this way, I create a purgatory of tormented unfulfillment. I have the capacity to love and hate. If I deny that I hate you, I cannot love you. I am troubled by what I see in you because it resides in me. There's nothing about you that doesn't exist in my own humanity. If I heal myself, then I'm going to heal you. At some point, when you're ready to break through, I must see the darkness from the light, not shame it and deny it's there. When it rises, I must embrace it and say, I understand. Then turn it over to the love of the inner man. 97. My purpose as a student of self is to make conscious what is there. As the scribe I record and lay it bare. There are no extraneous words if they come from the heart. Cast doubts aside and get on with the art. Through my own hell to a place of salvation. That's what I must give, not just my degradation. I offer both so that you can see there isn't much difference between you and me. If you're going to serve up your complexities for the world to eat, then give us a solution so we can enjoy the meal. I'm tired of the existential crisis with no way out of the maze and the lineage of philosophy's craze. So you came to the realization that you're fucked up. Congratulations, man, that doesn't take much. What use is your darkness if you can't show me the way to the light? Did you waste all that you discovered in your night? What am I going to do? I must figure it out without you. That can be a very difficult place to be, but only if I don't completely surrender to a power that's greater than me. You just must realize that you are alone. That's when the world, as you experience it, becomes home. That's when you find the gods within. That's how you become absolved from your sins. 98. You were right. I wasn't stuck on Neptune with her. I was stuck in my fear and doubt. I was demanding a fulfillment of the signs. I was ready to toss the whole thing aside. Then synchronicity came to save me. I believed again. I'm just going to have to wait till the gods send her. Don't listen to the astrologers when they contradict your truth. If they don't confirm what your heart is telling you, then they haven't a clue. You must test everything. Does it agree with your intuition? Or are you going to let yourself be led astray by superstition? We know the path you are on is hard to understand, but that's because you're a man. Cherish the love that you feel for the apple of your eye, because once the flame is lit, it cannot die. You know the drill. By the numbers, one day at a time. You'll keep going over it till it saturates your mind. You'll fall, then get back up again and again. You know you're going to win in the end. You'll see it was worth all you've been through when there she stands in front of you. The love you had the courage to accept will make up for all those years you wept. 99. You love her, even though you can't have her right now. And because you can't, you must let go. It's okay if you thought you were wrong. It doesn't make your love for nothing. It just means that you don't know how we are going to bring you together. You can't control destiny. The way you feel is the way you feel, and you must honor it intensely. Isn't it good to see that you want her to be happy, even if it isn't with you? That's a higher kind of love. That's true. You saw your love was truly there, so you weren't crushed. It gave you peace of heart instead of heartache to know you love her much. Unconditional love does not take, it gives. It sets aside its need to grasp, to cling. It's willing to learn the less what it's willing to learn what the lesson brings. It trusts that all is working out a higher good in the night before the cross. It's open to the guidance no matter what the cost. You were never stuck on Neptune, but it's time now to be free. The journey with the apple of your eyes is not complete. Be grateful for what she taught you, for the experience and healing. Remember that you're the one who gives love its meaning. Yes, now I can accept the new path that has appeared. I've trodden this one for many years. I've learned my lesson. I've paid what I owed. I've turned lead into gold. 100. This is my addendum of resolution. Words to complete what I have learned. I wish I could teach you the truth of this, but I can't. It's something that only your soul can know. I've written my Bible and have been converted. My truth is undeniable. There comes a point when you become intimately conscious of who you are. You can't fool yourself anymore. The universe makes you wake up. You see the layers within your being that needed to be healed. The debts are paid. The slate is cleaned. And you are free. In uncharted territory, you become like a secret baby God, a holy soul. But it's not as the world thinks. It's something you never imagined it could be. However, it puts you in touch with your own reality. Everything you learned, everything you leaned on falls away. You get stripped till all that's left is the authentic self, and you don't want anything else. You see the solitude of the crowd, the madness of the ego, the way life must keep breaking down again and again and again. All I can say is, you're going to do what you came here for. Maybe reincarnation is real. Maybe it isn't. Either way, hasn't anything to do with you. I found out, in the end, this is bigger than me. The gods are going to have their way. It all belongs to them, as do we. So, there isn't much you can say. Well, there's a lot of shit you can talk, but still, your days are numbered. So too these words to be uttered and swallowed up by time. I hope this can help you in some way. If nothing else, an entertaining read. Who cares about Shakespeare these days? If you know what I mean. Yeah, I can sense this work is over. No more love poems to include. I did it for me. I share it with you. I've written another book. In the silence of this twilight room, these words come to an end. I hope they mean something good to you, my friend.